Thanks for joining me, Sunshines. We are on to Hollywoodbets Durbanville. We've got the usual 10 races carded here in the Western Cape. The weather is splendid on the Friday morning. The first race is off at 12 o'clock. Hollywoodbets Champion Punters Challenge. Selections in before noon. This is run over the 7 furlongs. Hollywoodbets Durbanville welcomes you. Now, the first race on the card, this does look a penalty kick. I mean, it's very short. It opened at just over 7 to 10 with Hollywood. It's now under 6 to 10. I'm talking about number 8, Major Master. Have a look at the first run. Was drawn 12 of 13 and ran a cracking race. Was finishing like a train. Was number 8, Major Master, the fastest finisher by far. On that evidentiary, the 8, Major Master, I'm sure everyone will be going with that in the first race. However, beaten, but from the same form line, I'm looking at the 5, Pinot Grigio, who is quoted at 12.5 to 1 to run behind that, either second, third. So I'm playing along the lines of the 8 to win and the 5, second or third at 12.5 to 1. I think there could be more improvement there. Then the 4, Western World, who's been rested for some time, and the 2, Okavango, who is a first-timer, but I like the pedigree. That's unfancy, 20 to 1. 8, 5, 4, 2 in the first, but I think we'll all be aghast. It won't be a great start for punters if the favourite gets rolled there. The second is the first leg of the bipot, a maiden plate for the fillies. Now, yeah, it's difficult to separate the two horses. You've got 11 Tap Shoes, who is at 5 to 2. The only worrying factor for me, look, first time out run third, but there have been 4 runners from that form line, not a place. And then you've got the 12 Diamond Bomber, who's at 2 to 1. Again, it's Candice Bass-Robinson, Aldo de Meyer. I thought that this first foal had a bit of form in the context of this race. Not a great race. Certainly I wouldn't go mad here. But I'm going with the 12 Diamond Bomber in front of 11 Tap Shoes, the 7 Time in Paris, and then the 5 2 Gs. So the selection there, 12, 11, 7, 5 in race 2. The third and the start of the Cape PA. Race 3 on the card. Now, the favourite here, again, it's the Robinson Yard. You've got number 2, Master of the Desert, but there's been quite a drift. Open 9 to 10. It's now quoted at 18 to 10. I see a lot of people are tipping this one. It is the peak run. I suppose you've got to certainly give it a chance. It's done well at Durbanville. Run third the last 2 with the tongue tie fitted. Again, my cat is messing around below here. So Master of the Desert must have a chance, but I'm going here with the 4, Water Dragon. Maybe we can have some Gavin Arena magic. This horse has been disappointing to follow, has been costly, but was striding short last time out, and I still think there's ability there and overdue for the maiden victory. So at 9 to 2, I'm going with the 4, Water Dragon. Then the 10, Chief Runner, is from the Dean Cunnameyer Yard. This one costs 600,000. Followed by the 2, Master of the Desert, and the 1, Dawn's Early Light. 4, 10, 2, 1. So I'm going, that's just my opinion, to beat the 2, Master of the Desert. We move on to race 4, first leg of the pick 6, named after Mr. Enyon Syndicate. Great guys, Greg. Small field here of 4 horses, I should say 6 runners in race number 4. Just having a look at this field, yeah, I'm going with the Snaith runner. Justin Snaith has 3 of them, but I like a little bit of Navy Strength, who's dropped in the merit rating from 102 to 94. Hasn't won for 535 days, but is down in class and going through this field. I thought that could be the right one to run on and mow them all down. So I'm going with JP van der Merwe, the 2 Navy Strength at 5 to 1 in front of the 1 King Pelez. I'm going to put both of those in my play, certainly in the bipot. Then the 3 and the 5. 2, 1, 3, 5 in race 4. We're back to a maiden in race 5. This is the first leg of the jackpot. In my book, there were 2 horses that I picked out on the programme. Here's one of them, number 6, Courtly, I thought looks ready to win in this field. Courtly is quoted at 9 to 10, Richard Faree for Justin Snaith. So I'm playing a little bit of a double. I'll get on to the other one later. In fact, it's from the same stable. But I'm going 6, Courtly, from 2, Congressman, the 3, Dream a Little Dream, and the 5, playful jewels. So selection there is 6, 2, 3, 5. But Courtly, one of the standouts on the programme for me. We've got another cat interlude causing me a lot of problems here. So there we go. 6, 2, 3, 5. Race 6, 1,800 metres, a class 4 for fillies and mares. In this race, number 5, Enchanting Choice. Again, it's Richard. He's riding here for Dean Cunningham, quoted at 14 to 10. I think we'll love this trip. Is 1 from 1, course and distance. So going with the 5, Enchanting Choice, in front of the 2, Heliotrope, who can run on. Then the 6, Lickety Split, and the 3 is going to be the 4th choice. 5, 2, 6, 3 in race 6. Race 7, Promising Types. Tricky race here. Anything can happen, but the selection for me is the 9, Polynomial. I think this horse, I like the way this horse has been running on. Greg Enion is the trainer. Cornet Alpha has the ride. The price is 5 to 1. Tricky, I think you need a few, but I'm going with that in front of 3, Pilot Flame. Gavin Lorena here for the Crawford Ricks trading partnership, owned by Ashwin Reynolds. Certainly they've done well in the past for Ashwin, haven't they? I thought the 3, Pilot Flame at 8.33 had a place shout. Then 1, Beware the Bomb, and the 2, My Sensation. But as I say, there are horses here that seem to have or could have a bright future. So 9, 3, 1, 2, race 7. Race 8, a Progress Plate. Number 2, One Stripe, is 14 to 10. Best weighted is 7, Snow Pilot, 16 to 10. Little to choose between the 2, but I'm going 7, Snow Pilot from 2, One Stripe. The 5, Bjorn Ironside, who's a 10 to 1. I thought could be the dark horse in the race with Keenan Stain. Then the 3, Talk to the Master, 7, 2, 5, 3. Race 9, a class 3. Here's my second horse on the programme, and that's going to be a double for me, 9 to 10 on to 4.55 currently with Hollywoodbets Sunshines. I really like this horse. At this price, I have to get involved. I'm talking about the 2, Handsome Prince, who cost 2 million. Grant van Niekerk is back aboard, is now drawn nicely, snugly at 2, returning from a 72-day rest, and I fancied that very strongly. So I'm going with 2, Handsome Prince from the 8, The Abdicator, who's the 15 to 10 favourite. Then the 1, Blue Holly, and the 7, Impact Investor. 2, 8, 1, 7, but hoping for Mr. Van Niekerk in race 9. If he doesn't arrive, my day won't be a good one. Race 10, not much interest once again in the 10th, just an add-on. But 6, Captain Arrow, who we found last time, from 5, Icy Blast, then the 2 and the 1. 6, 5, 2, 1, but we've got our main 2 for the day. That double arrives, we'll be absolutely over the moon, and then we'll be even more interested racing Hollywoodbets Greyville on Sunday the 13th. Thanks for joining me. All the best. Hit them hard. See you next time. Bye-bye.